few more moments for everyone to tune in. But today, during our walk and talk, we're actually going to do a sit and talk. And we're going to talk a little bit more about how we are making progress with our day labor marketplace app. Hope everybody had a really, really good weekend. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Monday. Thanks for tuning in as always. I see we have some of our favorite supporters for the channel online already. We're going to give a few more moments for everyone else to get in. All right, folks, we're back. So as you know, this is our fifth, maybe sixth day going live. We just started going live about a week ago. Before, this channel was dedicated towards stocks and crypto. Now we're dedicated towards AI and advancing AI around the globe. Specifically, we're starting in developed and developing countries. And our goal is to find better ways for business owners, entrepreneurs, also everyday folks just to use AI and to use it well. We're working as a community on the day labor app. So think Indeed, but without the long term, as we like to call it, permanent part-time positions. We're looking more so for opportunities for folks to kind of replace gig work. So let's say if you are doing things like Uber, doing things like uh, DoorDash, we're hoping that the day labor marketplace replaces that. It's connecting employers with employees, aka team members. And the hope that we have is that it will bring quick opportunities to folks. And we'll try not to go into the staffing lane in general, the staffing model, because there's a lot of regulations. So we're pretty much acting as a connector between employers and employees. So happy to have you guys here. If you guys go into that first video called part one and or part two, if you see any enhancements that you'd like to the prototype, let us know. We recently generated a prototype, and the prototype shows how the app will look. We're using React to build the app. We have the web app. We also have the mobile app, which will be on Android and also on iPhone. So we're really excited about that. Uh, but yeah, so we're hoping this week that we can make a lot of progress in the app. The goal is to go through and get the prototype actually coded. We're using Claude Code to code it. And as we always mention, the coding part is the easy part. It's going to be done really, really quickly. It's better that we have a good foundation, and that's what we're focusing on this week is getting down the foundation. We have a lot of ideation in the past. We make a lot of different iterations. So we're hoping to get something actually coded this week. But as I said, it's going to rely on the community to come through, let us know what you like, what you don't like, so we can make sure this app works good for our users. We added on different features. Hey, good morning, Inga. Hope you're doing well. But we added on different features for our users. So for instance, we didn't have a feature where the app told folks what they should show up in or how they should dress or what time they should come. So we added a feature where applicants can actually send a message to the employer prior to starting work. So for those just joining, we're talking about our day labor marketplace app that we're building as a community. We're past the idea phase. We're kind of in the phase now where we're going through iterations and tweaking the design. We have not started coding yet, but the idea is that once we start coding, it can go really fast. Slow go, happy to have you. Uh, very, very happy to have you. Thanks for your contributions to this initiative. But anyway, we're really, really excited about the app that we're building together as a community. Anyone that has any more suggestions, feel free to let us know. As I mentioned before, this is the day labor marketplace app. Think about it as a lesser version, well, not a lesser version, but a lightweight version of the Indeed or things like that. So the whole purpose of Indeed is to get folks permanent type of jobs, whether it be part-time or full-time. Purpose of our app is to get folks more like gig work. And let's say, for instance, you're working a job and your team member doesn't show up. In this situation, an app like this will allow us to have uh, team member or labor on demand, which helps everybody, not only the employer, but also helps you and your team members as well. So that's what we're tracking for. Hope is have the app complete very, very soon, but with your input, we'll make that happen even faster. Need folks to subscribe. As I mentioned, this is just our second week of going live. This is our first week of going live, but it really helps a lot to get contributions from folks. So subscribe, like, share. Um, Inga, I hope not. Why would you say that? But anyway, so we're really, really hoping that we can make this app successful and we can make it work a lot quicker. But Happy to have everybody here. Please like, share, subscribe, because we want to build up the community as quick as possible. So, by all means, thank you everyone for being here. And we're looking forward. And I'll tell you, we have another video coming out today. And this is going to talk more so about where we think AI is going in general. So, some people think AI is a bubble. So, whether AI is a bubble for large corporations because they have a lot of CapEx, capital expenditure they're spending, which could be the case for everyday operators like ourselves, business owners, individuals, the question becomes, are we able to still use AI, whether it's in a bubble or not? And I think the answer to that is yes, because at the end of the day, AI is going to help us to build. So I'm a business owner. I have restaurants. It helps us to build our menu, helps build our ads. You know, regardless of whether AI is in a bubble or not, we're still going to use it for not a lot of money. So that's kind of where we are with that. But yeah, happy to have everyone join in. Um, our big push, we did a lot of talking last week, talked about what we're going to do. This week's will be more actionable. You're going to see a lot more prototypes come out of the app. And hopefully we'll have a app that we can have pushed to the stores within the next week or so. Now, when it comes to getting on a Play Store, they require a 14-day testing period. Anyone who wants to be added into the testing, that's fine. We can get you added into the testing as well. And that will work very, very well. So very happy. To see how we're moving forward. Are any of our regulars online? I know we had Doggy Lover and also Thomas supposed to be joining us this morning. Anyone else of our regulars online? And while you guys let me know how your day is coming along, I'm gonna continue to talk about the app. So the big thing about the app is we have um, different fields in the app that help out employers and to help out employees. So that's one thing we're really pushing. We're looking for you guys to give us more insight on what it is that you would like to see in the app. So, yep, I'm just here having my morning breakfast as we think about the next step for this app. All right, folks, still here. Yeah, so a couple more things that we're thinking about when it comes. The question for the day is, what do you think about AI? Do you think AI is in a bubble? Do you think AI is just getting started? Do you think big businesses are over investing capital expenditures into AI? Or do you think we're in a wait and see? What are your thoughts about data centers? This week, we're going to prompt you guys for a lot more questions to kind of get insights to see what your thoughts are about AI regulation. Do you think the current guardrails in place are adequate? Do you think, uh, for instance, Fable from Anthropic was banned for, I think, a couple of weeks, maybe about a month or so by the US government? Do you think that's appropriate? What do you guys think about the current state of AI in general? And while you guys respond to that question, I'll continue to tell you a little bit more about what we're doing with the app. So, as everyone knows, by this time, we're making a day labor marketplace app, and the goal is to provide work opportunities and to help jobs and businesses get people to work a lot quicker if and when they have a call out. So we've been working diligently on the app as a community. We've been focusing on getting different plans out and how we're going to build it. And now we're almost to the building phase, but we're going back through and we're doing once over of the different features that we have. So right now, the main features that we have is we allow employers to post a job opportunity. We allow employees or prospective applicants to reply to said job opportunity. Um, and we pretty much are serving as a connector between employers and employees to make sure the jobs get filled. So very simple, lightweight app. We're not monetizing yet. We're going to put it out to different communities right now, free of charge. We're going to allow employers to go in free of charge. Eventually, we will monetize, and we're going to monetize on the demand side. So if there's demand for employers to post jobs, we'll allow for monetization such as increased subscriptions, three different tier levels: pro, mid, high tier levels that kind of allow folks to have different opportunities to post their jobs, to get sponsorship and things like that. But right now, we're just focused on making an app that's solid and that works to help folks get jobs. That helps businesses also to put out job opportunities. So that is our big push. Anyone that has any updated information, let us know because we're definitely looking to advance this app as soon as possible. Uh, but yeah, so we have these chats daily. Typically, I call it the walk and talk, but today I'm sitting and eating my breakfast and we're talking. It's Monday morning, got a lot of work, a lot of ground to cover. So, but we're still wanting to check in with everybody, see how your day is going, but really get to talking more about our plans and our goals for this week. So, feel free to chime in if you have ideas on what we can do to improve the app to make it a better utility, a better tool for folks that are looking to either get a job or give a job. So that's kind of where we are with that. As I mentioned, I'll come back on a couple times throughout the day, but right now I just wanted to get on early in the morning, get your mind working. We're talking about AI governance. What are your thoughts about different guardrails being put in place with AI, whether AI is in a bubble as far as capital expenditure from large companies and corporations? And I think one point that we're kind of getting to is even if AI is in a bubble for large companies and corporations, it's not in a bubble for everyday operators like ourselves. So we're still using AI to benefit our businesses, to make our ads, to do our strategy and things like that. But that's kind of where we're locked in and focused on. Our day labor app is coming along pretty well. We're getting out of the idea phase. We started prototyping. Take a look at the prototyping video, part one and part two. It should be from a couple days ago here in this YouTube app. So that's where we are with that. We'd love to hear how everyone's day is going, what your plans and your goals are for this week. And I'll pause for a second and let you guys think about that. All right, folks, and I'm back. So right now we're doing our sit and talk. Usually we do our walk and talk. We're doing a sit and talk today. Monday morning, we're kind of going over our weekly goals for this community. Right now, there's a couple different things we're talking about. AI for business owners, AI for individuals. The big question becomes, is AI in a situation where it's a bubble? If it is a bubble for big business because of capital expenditure, how does that affect everyday people and how does it affect operators? My personal thought is it doesn't affect us at all. If big businesses are overspending for AI, that's on them. As long as we're getting our tools and we're using our tools for our business, for our personal selves, it's still working out. Tell me how you guys are using AI, using it for marketing or using it for your business. I'd love to hear more about that. As a community, we've come together and we're building an app together. It's a day labor marketplace app. Hopefully, will help folks that are currently doing gig work such as Uber or DoorDash, stuff like that, to give you opportunities to make money in the same day. We added on different features that allow employers to let you know, okay, are we paying daily? Are we paying weekly? Because I think for someone going for day labor, they need to know or they like to know how they are getting paid. So that's a feature we just added on. If you want to see the features, take a look at our video number one and video number two. We go through, we let you know what the features are. Those are the bigger things. But yeah, so let us know what you want to see on the app, what you don't like, what you do like. And together we're coming together to build this app out to make it something that we all want to use collectively as a community. So how's everyone's day going? Where you guys at? What made you join in on this chat? Have you subscribed? Subscribing is a big thing. That way you can see as we come up with new videos, new perspectives, and things like that. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Go in, push the channel button, read through the description, click that subscribe button, see if you like it. Um, and yeah, so that's kind of where we are with things. But let me know what you guys are thinking. It's a beautiful Monday morning, and we're kind of outlining our goals for the community today. So I'm having a quick breakfast before I move along with my day. Would love to hear from you guys. See where you're calling from, what's on your mind today, and what made you join into our chat this morning. Did you get the chat notification because you subscribed to us? Or was it a situation where you just find out about us because we're on your FYP page? Just want to know a little bit more about how you're finding out about us and what we can do to make this community and this channel better for you. So I'm going to stick around for a few more minutes, answer any questions you guys may have. Then I'm going to move on with my day. But as you know, I chime in multiple times throughout the day. I love talking to you guys, love getting the interaction, and things like that. So we're just building this community. building up something great, having a great time doing it. So I'm coming on live and we're chatting a little bit. Just let me know how your day is coming along. And thanks everyone for your likes, your subscribes. It means a lot. It definitely helps us to get our channel out there to more people. So we don't ever take that for granted. We appreciate every single like, share, subscribe, comment, anything. We're just definitely happy to have you guys. And anything we can do to make your day better, let me know. If you're working on an app or you need help building an app, let us know. We know how to build an app using AI, and that's one thing we've been teaching the community lately. We're working on a collective app called a day labor marketplace app, and it's going along very well. As I mentioned a couple times during this chat already, the day labor marketplace app is not meant to replace your regular job or even Indeed, but the idea is that if you need a job opportunity throughout the day, you're driving Uber, you're driving DoorDash, just another option for local employers to show you what type of work they have and how they're paying. So that's going to be a really, really big thing. Happy to have you guys on board. And we're still going through and figuring out how we're going to add to this app. So if you could like, share, subscribe, specifically subscribe. That way you can see when we go live as we discuss the app. As I mentioned earlier, the goal for the app is to have it complete within the next 1 to 2 weeks. The coding part's very simple. We use Claude Code. We go through, I wouldn't call it vibe coding as much as AI assisted development, because there's things like environmental variables, RLS, row level security, that we do implement into our app. So it's not just AI slop, as they would say. It's real live, legit app development. And we show you guys how to do this with ease. So happy to have you guys on board. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't liked, please like. That helps us out a lot. It gets our message out to more folks within the community. So happy to have you guys here. Um, Let me know what you'd like to learn more about. Let me know what you like about our community. Let me know what you would like to hear more about. I'm currently located in the DC area. Uh, that's where I'm based at. Where are you guys based at? Let us know in the chat. And as I mentioned earlier, this is what I call my walk and talk. But today I'm sitting, so I've rebranded it to our sit and talk. But either way, we're still discussing the things, highlights and achievements we made last week, things we hope to gain this week. Since it's Monday, we're kind of putting it all out there. Hope everyone had a wonderful Independence Day weekend, had a lot of fun with your friends and family. Hope you made progress on your projects if you're working on different projects. Hope you had a chance to look at our project, the Day Labor Marketplace app. Hope you subscribe and like, because that's important, especially if you're finding us through your FYP page. But yeah, so I'm gonna get out of here in a moment. Plan wasn't to stay on for so long, so I wanted to touch in with you guys, see how you guys are doing. Thanks as always for joining. Thanks for the regulars for joining in. And I'll chat back with you in a few.